Welcome back. It is still the AM Weekend Show. My name is Divine Onoha, your host, but I'm also here with a very special someone. You already know him. I'm talking about Choko and
Sorry, they call me very special someone.
Of course you are.
Yes, good morning, Divine.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
See the way I'm grinning. I'm so happy to be on set with
They
you.
play. You're so happy because you're looking good. That's why maybe.
Just compliments me.
I say you're looking good now.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been
Have
a
you seen the
long
alert?
time. Which of them?
I thought that you have an alert now. As I say, you're looking good now. Now, the way they rush and they say, tell me. I don't tell you down now. But then you look good, though.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Since you're going somewhere.
Well, something like that.
Something like that.
But I always look good on sets, don't I?
Yes, you always do. But, it's been a long time, see me around here on the Saturday morning. Yeah, so, but you look good, though.
Thank you.
He'll be glad.
Too. How's your week?
He'll be glad.
Oh, Choko, please, let's not start.
Yes, my week has been good. Thank God. Yes, even though stress. I mean, if you're a Nigerian, you will understand that there has to be stress. Yeah.
I was about asking you what was the highlight, but you've mentioned it. Stress.
The highlight
I don't know why stress is always the highlight.
Because it's always there. I mean, if you're in Nigeria, if you're alive, you always have to. There's always got to be that stress. I mean, even if you have all the money in the world, you still be stressed because you still be thinking of how to make more money or how to keep the money that you have already. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, so did any gist stand out this week? Of course, social media is a crazy place every single time.
Every day there's always a gist. There's always something to talk about. There's always that's why I'm always on socials like 247. I could just be on my phone from morning till night, just doing. Will I say nothing? I would say nothing because you're actually looking out for something. You're scrolling, you're going between X and then you're going between,
Instagram,
other socials, Instagram, TikTok. I won't mention Facebook, because, I mean...
Facebook has such bad PR.
I mean, it's not way back then, growing up, and I would say the new age of social media, in Nigeria. It was more or less like everybody wanted to be on Facebook.
Yes.
But now things are different because, some things, like when you're on X and somebody makes a post and you be like, I better carry this on our Facebook, carry this to that post, go Facebook. Because, that's where you see the unbelievable. And you hear some things, you just hear that.
Is the person aware that
you just see one baby, they say one snake carried the baby and was taking care of the baby in one village like that, like all those kind of stories, and you'd be like, where all this thing happen? Oh my gosh. But I missed all that. I mean, someone actually made a post that's actually caused a lot of buzz, and so many persons were talking about it, and it's actually a thing that concerns you and I. When I say you and I mean, if you're a man out there, you probably will understand, and if you're a lady, you will understand as well, because it seems like things are now, going into, it's been there from day one. Now, have you ever thought about, we always hear true love. Have you seen True Love, Divine?
I think I have.
Gigi, tell me about it.
Let's not talk about me.
No, tell me about it.
Let's not talk about me.
The way you blushed,
and you're like, now. I've experienced true love. I've seen true love.
You've seen True Love. You experienced it.
Yes,
what was it like?
Beautiful, I must say. Beautiful, safe, healthy, void of arguments, void of talks. Where you have to talk and speak a lot of English.
You've experienced true love.
Yes, I have.
Or you're experiencing true love.
Choko,
talk to me.
Don't do this.
Talk to me. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody.
Focus on the gist.
Okay, all right. So it's true love versus a poor man as well. Now, can poor people actually find true love? That's the question. Growing up, we read stories, Snow White and the rest of them. How they found, even though some of them is the prince they ended up with, and the prince is not poor anyways. But they were meant to believe that there's something called true love, and then it does exist. And that's why we're having this conversation, because someone actually made a post that's causing a lot of buzz. It says, when a man cannot find true love when he is poor, don't expect him to stick with one woman when he is rich. Yes. That's the expression that you ladies, some of you ladies will get, like, from where to where. But then let's talk about this, Divine. You mentioned the fact that you've experienced true love.
Okay.
Was he wealthy, like wealthy?
Not quite there.
Say the truth and shame the devil.
Truthfully.
Okay.
He wasn't quite there, but you could see that he was working hard. He was doing his best. Yes.
He had these sprinkles of, you'll make it, Abi.
Yes, not just, and it wasn't just, you know, some people just have a way of giving out bloated statements. Don't worry, I have a plan. You could actually see it. You could actually see that this thing is headed somewhere. So yeah, he was hardworking like that. And, you know, and I believe that you don't even have to have so much before you can start giving. Okay, so from the little, he's able to, you know, there are ways people will make sacrifices for you, and you know that when they get rich, it's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So that was it. He was still, we both were still working towards, we both never blow.
Okay.
We never blow. And I understood. I wasn't expecting from him a lot at the time, because, I mean, me too, I'm still trying to make it in life. You're still trying to make it in life. We're both headed somewhere. We're aiming at something. We've not quite hit it. So, yes, that's what I think about it. You don't have to have so much before you can express true love. But talking about this gist now, I think that statement is entirely wrong. You shouldn't expect a poor man who didn't find true love when he was poor to stick to one woman. Are we trying to say that the concept of... he's trying to say automatically that if you are rich, you
can do whatever you like.
You can do whatever you like. That's what he's trying to say. And then he's also trying, I mean, if you're saying that you were looking for true love when you were poor, what stopped you from, did your mindset shift when you got rich? Did you suddenly start looking for something else?
Okay.
Did you get me?
Yeah.
Because if you said it was true love you were looking for, how did you now turn into a prostitute?
Think about
when you started making money.
What if he was searching for true love, you know, when he had no money, and then at the end of the day, you know, he meets so many ladies along the line, and they'll be like, hey, you know, not every lady will be as understanding as you said you were. You know, I wasn't there, so I mean, reportedly, allegedly, like you allegedly said, you know, not so many ladies will be understanding to, not so many ladies will even have the patience to sit back and know that this guy has prospects. This guy is actually working on something. You know, he's not just saying it. We're trying to build something together. You know, not so many ladies. Some ladies are like, this guy not serious, I beg. You know, when he says, tomorrow I'm expecting something huge, you know, like Sabino's, and then something huge never comes, and then the lady's like, nah, I not gonna work here, and she sees the next guy who she feels like he's there. You know, she just rushes over to him. You know, probably this guy have had so many heartbreaks along the line, and then he just made up his mind. You know, we see these things in movies, and we hear people say these things. Then they got to a point where the guy just reminds, say, all the ladies, maybe one actually happened to him, and they be like, all the girls don't suffer.
So he enters revenge mode.
Yes, and then he enters the revenge mode, and he'd be like, oh, more, as I don't get money now, all the girls go here around. Those kind of things. You know,
my question is, why was he looking for love when he was poor?
Why was he looking for love when he was poor?
Why was he looking for love when he was poor?
Why were you looking for true love? Let
me I wasn't looking for true love.
Okay, but you found true love. It found you.
You know? So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that poor people cannot love, but what I'm saying is, when you are poor, there are certain things that you see going on around you, and you can't really blame the people around. Okay. You can't really, for instance, they talk about these things about men looking beyond their capacity. You want to date now. You're in the dating pool. Instead of you are seeing a lot of modest ladies around you, decent, they are not asking for so much. Where your eye is in the one that is wearing wig that your rent cannot pay. Do you understand me? Okay. So if you are, I'm trying to say that, first of all, if you are poor and you need love, your eyes should be where your hand can reach. First of all. Then if you are poor and you need love, another thing to consider is, are you really ready? Because if you're getting into a relationship, you know that expectations will come. Expectation, you cannot be giving motivational speech every day. You tell them, don't worry, aspire to inspire, we're getting there. You can't be doing that all the time. So you need to be sure that you are capable of thinking about someone else. Beyond just thinking, you can solve a problem or two for someone else. But you're struggling to cater for yourself. You're struggling to feed yourself twice a day. And you want to date someone. They'll probably at some point ask you, I'm hungry. You want to keep asking the person, have you eaten? Please eat for me. You can't do that.
So who's asking I'm hungry?
Let's say you're having a conversation now with the person you're dating.
Yes, say for instance, I'm dating a lady.
Yes.
You know, and she's telling me she's hungry.
Yes, that kind of thing.
She no chop come for us.
You see?
No, because don't understand.
I'm saying, look, it's not even ladies only that do this. Sometimes the men are the ones who ask.
Yeah, true.
In fact, most times the men are the ones who ask, what have you
Most
eaten?
times?
Yes, most times.
Okay, what have you eaten? Okay, I thought you meant the men asks or says I'm hungry.
No.
Okay.
Most times the men will ask, what have you eaten today? Have you eaten? And then she say, no, she has not eaten. Then you say, eat for me now. I don't know why
we keep doing that. So men, don't ask those questions. Just don't put yourself in wahala. Don't ask her, have you eaten? She has eaten. She has eaten.
She has not eaten. What's the next line of thought supposed to be?
Just tell her, babe, I've eaten. Then, I mean, no.
Choko, you're part of the problem.
No. But I'm saying, okay, first off, let's even define what is poor. In this context, when I understand what you mean by a guy should, first of all, you should look at yourself, look at your income, look at everything and know that you are ready or you're not ready. But what if, just like you, love found this person? Because, I mean, we're made in the image and likeness of God, and God is love. So yeah, hate it or love it, every human wants love. Every human being wants to be loved and wants love back, regardless of what you see, regardless of the hard man and the hard lady. Forget that thing. Deep within, they want something that's genuine, So what if this thing actually find this person, and then you term this person as poor? Meanwhile, according to some of those seminars, they'll tell you that poor means passing over opportunities.
What are you saying? You're saying a lot of things at the same time. So wait, are you saying that when you say love found this person, in your own context, what are you referring to exactly?
So I'm referring to the fact that, you mentioned why should this person be looking for love when he or she doesn't have anything?
If love finds the person.
Because even though
it won't be a problem if love finds the person.
And he doesn't have anything.
Yes, it won't be a problem because you didn't necessarily go and start, you didn't start disturbing any lady. Someone found you, someone loved you, someone looked at you and said, I'm looking beyond what I'm seeing. And we've seen stories about it where a lady will just be spoiling a man, buying something for him, doing all that. And the man is even saying, look, I don't have a lot. You say, that's
1 over 1 million.
You see? Yeah. And then you could still ruin the chance. You could still get money and abandon that lady. I don't know.
So,
please.
So sorry, no vex. So that your own, that precious one. So are you still with him?
Story for another day.
I love the last line. You people now.
Story for another day.
So story for another day.
Yes.
You people now abandon.
But there was no issue. It was a matter of understanding.
Yeah.
Okay. Like both of us knew that.
It was a memorandum of understanding. You guys signed.
Choko, stop. Why do you always put me on this
Just
spot?
say I'm helping you out.
Anytime, helping me with what?
I'm helping you with to sign the papers down. I mean, nobody comes out and says I was the problem. This day happened. There was no issue.
There was actually no problem. Till today, anytime I think about him and anytime I get to talk about him, I wish him the absolute best. He's an amazing person. Choko, please, let's move on.
I'll give you a background too.
Let's move on.
But it's all good. I mean, he who finds love, find a good thing. I would say it like that because I, for one, I believe there's something called love. I believe there's something called true love, even though these days you don't, But if you find someone that makes you happy, if you find someone that gives you peace, just like they gave Divine, stick with that person. It actually helps.
It actually helps. I'm now regretting why I didn't ask you about your own love life, but we've run out of time.
Next week. Next 10 weeks when you see me.